Hello, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we're looking silly, and we're going after more DLC equipment today. So I have reason to believe the final Tingle piece is going to be in the exchange ruins over in this direction. Hopefully we won't get ourselves lasered to death on the way. Seems we are just fine. And then once we're done checking out the exchange ruins, we're gonna make another trip on back to the COLISEUM over there. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's the only battleground where soldiers can test their skill anywhere near Hyrule Field. Or at least it's the most fitting location, and it seems that our prize is right there. That's not an EX chest. But perhaps this will be. Yeah, I think that's an EX chest. Alright, we've got the full Tingle set. So now we want to get over here. And I think we're going to take the same path we did last time. And we'll just be more careful when we're looking around. We'll actually take a look at every level of the place. Because that way we can be more certain that we did not, in fact, miss something inside. And we'll even kill the Lionel if we have to. I actually find it kind of interesting how all of the Lionels, I mean like all of the Lionels out in the overworld, with one exception, have by this point become silver Lionels. Like, I have access to one red Lionel, and that's the one that's at Ploymus Peak. And then I have access to one blue Lionel within Hyrule Castle itself. And one white mane Lionel, again, within Hyrule Castle itself. And then all the rest of the Lionels in the entire game are silver Lionels at this point. It's just kind of interesting that they replace them all like that. Makes it so that there's actually a point after which you become unable to get photos of all the Lionel equipment on your own. And I am definitely beyond that point. Thankfully, I was able to get enough cash to just buy them all. So let's take a careful look around here. Because there's still plenty of space for there to be chests hiding around up here on the top level. I don't know what exactly is the distance at which the Magnesis rune stops showing things as bright pink. Because there's definitely a range limit after which point it stops highlighting magnetic things. And finding out that range is probably important to my discovering of any such things. Now, I don't actually think the chest would be on any of these middle levels. if anywhere, it'll be bottom level. Because you can't half bury something. Oh, is that it right there? I think that might be it. Yep, that is indeed it. Buried in the rubble. It's even got a different texture on it than the EX chest in the other spot. Okay. That's all the treasures from Hyrule Field. Which just leaves the Lost Woods. So we'll have to head on in there and see if we can find the tree hollow that's got the KOROK mask. And then once I've got the KOROK mask, we will go talk to Hestu, tell him about how we got all 900 KOROK seeds, because wanted to do that on camera. And then we'll start the master trials, or the sword trials, or whatever they want to call them. And I've also been hearing and seeing some interesting things about the new hard mode difficulty for the game. And between those things and the fact that they do in fact give you an extra save slot for said mode, I think once I'm done with the sword trials here, I might just go ahead and try, well, not try, but actually record the my playthrough of that difficulty. Because, yeah, it seems there's plenty of room for surprising things to happen. Anyway, we're looking for tree hollows in the Lost Woods. I'm guessing that'll be the trees that look like they have faces and mouths. Of course, who knows where on this path the specific tree will be. Wish I had space for a torch already, but I guess we can get rid of this. Return it to the forest from whence it came. I mean, it's not where we got it, but... well, this one's mouth is closed. Quite the snarl it's got, though. So let's actually just reference the quest text here. In the hollow of a terrifying tree. Okay, so it's definitely got to be one of these trees. Gotta keep an eye out for one that's actually got a hollow into which we can enter. Ooh, but I can't whip out magnesis while I've got this torch out, can I? Because it'll put the torch away and then we won't have access to a flame. But this looks like a hollow right here. That's not an EX chest, though. Also, now my torch is unlit. But this seems like a solvable problem. We just gotta look for more open hollows. Yeah, that's the one we just opened. This one looks open. No chest in it, though. Problem is, wasn't there also another one of the KOROK trials that had open mouth trees? I feel like there was. I mean, there's probably a lot of trees with open mouths in these woods. Which means there's lots of options of places for this mask to be hidden. I really don't want to end up having to scour them all. Though maybe it'll be like the last one. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did something convenient like that, like... But then again, it looks like we're already getting to the end of the Lost Woods here. So let's double back here. Okay, that one's empty. Yeah, it seems... Well, we may have failed to find it. Anyone? Nope. Nothing in there. What about in here? Nope. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way and maybe the trial ones will have what we seek. Or maybe there'll end up being another tree hollow on this path somehow, but I don't believe that'll be the case. I'm pretty sure any tree hollow we would have needed to find would have been back there. But I guess we can talk to Hestu now. Hey, buddy. What? Uh-huh. Yeah, just me. Me and a map showing where, like, 600 of them were. Thanks for the golden poop. Okay, so which trial was it that had them? You know what? Doesn't even matter. I'm pretty sure that what we're looking for is indeed going to be in this opening stretch. Because otherwise, that would be just mean on the Nintendo's part. And I trust that they would put content that we paid for in a slightly more easily accessible location. I wonder, if the woods swallow me from here, would they put me out at the front of the woods? Or would they spit me out back in the KOROK woods themselves? Well, I guess we've been taken. Okay, so it spits us out here. And apparently there's a chest in this hollow right here. Oh, okay. That can stay. Don't care about no forest dweller's spear. I'm looking for a tree hollow that's got a much more valuable prize. Whoop, that's... They were pretty quick on the draw taking me there. But I guess it's because I was going the direction opposite where I was supposed to. So, any trees around here got open mouths? I'm not seeing any. You've got an open mouth. Ooh, and you've got the open mouth. And thus, we have found all of the DLC goodies. So let's go ahead real quick and see what we can upgrade and how far we can upgrade it. And then we'll get started on our Master Sword trial thing. Which I'm given to understand follows similar rules to Eventide Island in that they take away all of your gear and they even take away all of your hearts and stuff. And they challenge you to just use what you can find to make your way through. And that strikes me as being quite interesting. I'm looking forward to the challenge. What? Yeah, let's take a look. I must just not have the right stuff. Or, okay, you just can't enhance it. Any of it. Even though it only starts with 8 and 2. You would think that these would be able to be enhanced. That's really lame. That you can't enhance them at all. Like, I was hoping for a set bonus. Like, I was hoping for there to be another option for an attack set that actually has a bonus. Like, sure, I can wear the whole set, but no set bonus makes it 100% inferior to this stuff, which has not only almost triple the defense, but also it's got a set bonus that is really nice. So, like, yeah, what gives? Oh, well. I guess that means I don't gotta farm anything, so it's not all bad. But it is a letdown. Like, it's cool that the stuff looks neat, but the fact that it can't be upgraded means that no one's gonna use it after a certain point in the game. But I suppose we've got a big old tree to talk to. Yep, guess so. Okay. I mean, I guess I want the splendor. Oh, yeah. You take them on, little guy. Okay. What about, like, my food and stuff? Wonder where we're getting whisked away to. I wonder how long this trial's going to be. All right. Sure. All right. Makes sense. Sounds good. Okay, so it doesn't take our hearts, but it does take our food, so we're starting at a bit of a disadvantage here. That's okay. Okay, we've got a branch. We do still have access to all of our runes. So let's go in guns blazing for these guys. They seem to have a bit more health than usual. Alright, we got ourselves a shield. Please don't tell me we're going to have to watch a load screen for every floor. Please don't tell me that. I should probably blow this stuff up, just to make sure there's nothing useful inside. And sure enough, there's useful stuff inside. Playing this like Eventide, using what I can find to my advantage. So are these rocks here just so that... Oh, maybe so that we can, like, stasis golf them into the enemies or something. I don't know. Okay, so it is a load screen, but it's not one of the long ones where they have to show tips and whatnot. Okay. Oh, don't worry, I'm not here. I do not know how many floors there are. But I do know that I seem to be more than capable of hiding from this bokoblin. Alright, so that's him down. Got ourselves a nice little bat. Got a better shield. Seems, despite the fact that this guy's shooting arrows, they're not actually sticking to the ground. Oh, there's one. I guess they are sticking to the ground and I just wasn't seeing them. That's actually pretty good for us. We should try and grab as many of those as we can. Not seeing any more. So I guess that's the extent of what will drop. Ooh. Apparently we're not able to actually get that high enough to damage him. That was not what I had meant to do. Yeah, looks like he's got cover protecting him. But hey, now we've got some ranged attack options. That's going to be good. They're not great ones, but they do exist. So what's this going to be? 10 floors, 30 floors, 50 floors, 100 floors? I forgot what number they said it was during the announcement trailer thing. So this is obviously a trap. I feel like I should use bombs where I can to conserve equipment. Especially when the enemies are only taking one bomb each to kill. Blew that up too early. Bomb? Oh. I've discovered a neat thing. Ow. Ooh, quite nice. Oh, and there's another one. Hey, Choo-Choo. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, you. Hello. Let's be friends for a little while, shall we? I just need you to come over here. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah, that's right. That's what I needed to see. Who's my fiery little pal? Really should open that from the front. I mean, I know it doesn't do damage to Link, but it looks like it does. Okay, that's right. Updrafts affect bombs too. So, we got some bonus loot out of here. That's nice. Well, not bonus loot, but bonus supplies. Is probably the better way to put it, considering we don't get to keep any of it. Okay, so we've got a lookout tower. We've got this encampment. Unfortunately, the ladder is on the encampment side, which means there's no way we can climb it without getting spotted. Ooh, we've got a blue one. Ooh, he dropped his weapon. Sucks to be you, buddy. Grab some arrows. And then let's head on up here. we need more distance if we're to get a good swing with this. That worked. And now, if he comes back up... Oh, he got too close. Ha! That amused me. Really? You're just leaving your sword and shield down there? Seems like a bad plan to me, but I guess you know better. Okay, I was waving that too high. There. And I am going to want that sword and shield, but I feel like first I have a duty. Such a solemn duty it was. So I guess there must be another bokoblin on top of the watchtower. Considering we haven't gotten the yay, you're done yet. Ooh, plenty of arrows. So maybe when we climb this, we'll get to do a sneak attack. And yep, there was definitely someone up there. Should probably blow up those boxes before we go down to the next level as well. Don't you worry your little head. There's no one on this ladder. Just turn around. You're not turning around. Okay, fine. That could have gone worse. So let's find that spear. And then we'll head on up here, break the boxes that remain, and then we'll head down to the next floor. Problem with breaking boxes with bombs is the stuff in them goes all over. But doesn't use weapon durability. I like how those arrows just came right to us. Okay, down we go. Though apparently there was still another arrow for me to grab on the ground, but that's fine. And looking at the time, we'll go ahead and just finish this floor. And then we'll end this episode. Okay, we got moblins. It's not impossible to deal with them. But we need to cut that down sooner rather than later. There we go. You shouldn't have gone to inspect the bomb there, buddy. Also, I should grab these before they burn up. Because they do me a lot more good as things I can hold than as things that have been burnt. Oops, a little too close. Also, ow. Having no armor certainly does not help with survivability. I wonder if they're going to let us have some armor partway through here. Either way, I should eat the cooked things I've got, because they're never going to get any better. And having more health is good. And that is going to be it. Wait a minute. We can get some wood. And that way we can roast things if we don't happen to find cookpots later. Also, hello, Leaf. I probably won't use you, but the fact that you exist might help. But yeah, now that we've got some wood, we can actually cook things later. Or at least roast them. Which will increase the healing that we can get. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we continue this sword trial. See you then, friends.